to start this? Oh my God.
So who started it then? Because
I'm
everybody
so
seems to like.
started this. I didn't
You
know
guys,
start the
I'm
thread.
trying
I
to
was
figure out
invited
how
and
to
I said,
add
okay, let's
Fiza,
do the
and
story.
this is not working.
Okay, wait, make me a co-host. Wait, Rickey did not make the group.
I did not. I did not
Who
make
do I
it.
add?
I did not.
No, it wasn't
I'm gonna
him.
ask
It wasn't
You
him.
did not, but
It was
it
the
was
speaker
enabling
guy.
in a way though, because you
Rick,
stayed
can
up
you
there and you listened and you
understand?
keyed with them.
Who to add Fiza, please? I can't do it.
Hi, Ricky, you understand that we're coming from a place where we're saying that because you were silent, your silence was complicit in the behavior of other people who follow you. I think that's just what we're trying to convey
Well,
here.
all I'm saying is, I literally, with me, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I literally just mind my business situation like that. And I know for a fact, like, what they did or whatever, when people were upset, laughing, whatever. But all I'm saying is, I was literally thinking to myself, okay, I have this girl over here saying this shit about me that is honestly so low, and I'm going to keep that. I'm so sorry. I've worked too damn
Is
hard.
she
for where
saying it on Twitter though? Is
and
she
this
saying it on
girl's
a
over here
Twitter
putting out
live?
shit like that. That's it. Period.
But
I'm not over here to make fun of the girl.
Ricky,
What?
if I
The
can ask you
only
this, is he
reason why
saying it
this
on that type
room
of
was
platform?
open was because there was like no lines that were crossed when it came to the disrespect and the smear campaign. It was just one after the other, and it's like, yo, there's a whole bunch
Buddha,
of
can you
people with
add
checks.
Fiza?
Can Fiza request
Listen,
her name?
I don't have the
Fiza
ability. I
requested.
don't have the ability to do that. But you guys just like
Her name is
allow
Port
the
of
smear
Somalia.
campaign
Port
to
of
keep
Somalia?
going on, and then
Yeah.
there's people talking about,
Yeah.
oh, when I see her, it's on site. Look at
Well,
this
that's
room.
her. That's not me. I'm so sorry. That's not me. That girl.
But
That's
I'm
not.
just saying, with the
I'm not. That's
platform that you
the thing.
have, you
All I'm.
had the
All, I
capability
understand
to
that,
shut
and
a lot of shit down.
But Ricky, you could have shut it down. Let's be no. But Ricky, what you're saying right now is, oh, I was just there and I was a bystander and I was no. You know damn well. Please, Ricky, don't play stupid. You could have told everyone in the room to shut the fuck up, and they would have shut the fuck up.
God. Oh,
and
for
if you didn't have the ability, listen, hold on. If you didn't have the ability to do that,
I didn't. Like,
You
why
could
is
have just
all
left.
hold on, wait a second. You didn't have the ability to do that, right? But
No,
what
I
you could
didn't. It
have
wasn't
done,
even
okay,
mine.
but what you could have done was said your piece and then removed yourself because you
I
enabled
said
them
my
at that
piece
point
and
by
I muted
staying on
myself.
stage.
And I said that girl is.
That's the
I'm
only
sorry.
issue.
I'm sorry, y'all, that y'all feel. I'm so sorry. Like, I really do. Like, I'm not some evil ass person.
We're not the people that you should be apologizing to. Big respect. We're not the person that
I'm
you
not
should be
apologizing,
apologizing to.
Sophia.
No, you don't have to apologize, Sophia, for your personal interactions and what you're mad about. But what happened in that room was fucking nasty.
Well, girl.
Absolutely
Well,
nasty.
girl.
I'm not going to sit in a room,
I think
but
we
let
need
me
to
give you
talk
an
about
example. I'm
there was
not going to
other
be out
The
women
thing
public
that
is,
of
y'all,
someone
as
being
well.
what
bullied,
you
and I'm
guys
going to
were
stand
not
there and be like,
also,
oh,
what you guys were also
she did
not
something to
taking
me.
in is that the type of influencers
Can y'all
that you
speak
guys
on one
are.
mic?
Guys, stop.
Order.
Fiza's
Hold
here.
on. You guys know cancel
You guys,
culture
Fiza's here.
is
Be
very
quiet.
real.
I'm going to remove
People
you.
can came for you guys. People can literally, you can wake up tomorrow
Okay,
and it's
Muna,
all
let
fuck
Fiza talk.
Ricky, fuck this person. You get what I mean?
Okay, let Fiza talk. Go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You went back on mute, Fiza.
Yeah, no, my app keeps
Hold on,
glitching.
guys.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is my thing about it. I got kicked out of the room. I don't know why, but anyways, this is my thing, right? All of y'all got on Beyonce's fucking internet to basically like dogpile on this girl that you have all in tandem let us know that she's exhibited manic behavior, that she is basically homeless. She has no money. She's spiraling, all these things. Yeah, okay, you guys got scammed. Guess what? There are lawyers, there are police, there are people to handle those things for you. Twitter is not the place, okay? Twitter is the home of Joanne the scammer. We love her out here, right? So you're coming to us and telling us about a girl that a lot of us identify with because as Somali women, we give a fuck. But you sat here, a lot of these people on this big internet decided to get up on here and talk about this girl at length since this, and to get in a room of 16,000 plus people and dogpile on her for what? Views? Because you guys got scammed? I don't get it. You guys made fun of her mental health. People said that she was bipolar, that she was manic, she was this, she was that, making ableist comments. Like, we're in 2021. If you were on Twitter, you are well aware of what PC culture fucking is, okay? So I don't have any remorse, and I don't feel bad for anybody. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel bad for any of you.
You guys, I really just want to say something really quick. I was not expecting to be brought up on this stage. But I do want to say I really appreciate you guys for sticking up for Sophia because like you guys were saying, scamming is not cool. However, I'm from Atlanta, so I've done a scam or two. You know what I'm saying? If you get scammed, you get finessed. You got to chalk it up to the game. But at the end of the day, this is a human being. This is a young girl. This is a young woman who, like
Absolutely.
we said, we
Black
don't know,
woman.
a young black woman. We don't know what she's going through. And at the end of the day, this is like almost 20,000 people who don't fucking know her, talking about her personal business, claiming that she's lying about being raped. Like, that's
Hmm.
crazy to
But
just
Tate, to be honest, you
completely.
wasn't even saying this in
No, Zal,
Vegas.
why are you?
This
Please don't yell. We're not
I
no,
yelling
wasn't
because
here.
saying what.
We didn't come here.
because honestly,
Okay, Zal,
I wasn't
calm
saying
down.
what.
This is not a room of
I don't pay my
negativity. We
phone
are
bill to be
speaking
yelled at,
calmly.
so please.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Denzel already said, now with this chat, you dumb bitches don't know her in real life. You know what? We
Yeah,
don't even
this
want to
dumb bitch don't
entertain
want to hear
you,
you
Zal.
yell. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie to you.
But like I was
Yeah,
saying,
yeah. Go
before I
ahead.
was, but like I was saying, you know, I did see Denzel and Ricky in Vegas, and we did speak about like what I said on the other room, how she tried to scam my friend. I didn't say anything else about her. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said, and that's all I had to say, and I dipped the fuck out. Um, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Everybody needs to really pray for this girl. Like, she needs help. That's obvious. And it's really not cool for people to be coming at her like this. And I just really appreciate you guys. That's all I really wanted to say. Like, y'all are some real solid ass bitches. Like, period.
Thank
No,
you.
I
We
appreciate
appreciate
you
you,
for going onto that
and we
chat and saying
yeah
that.
Appreciate
we
you.
all
Thanks,
noticed
girl.
what
No,
you
no, no.
said
I'm
in the chat, and we definitely appreciated it because out of everybody who was up there, you were the only person
You're the one that
that
actually
spoke
cares.
kindness and actually reminded everybody that we're talking about a living, breathing human being, just like the rest of us, who has fucking feelings, who has a family, who could be going through fucking something. But we decided to make her a hashtag, which, by the way, the only fucking hashtag, like I said earlier, that says surviving anything on my app is surviving R. Kelly. That's disgusting. Like, you guys should
But go
all be
ahead, Ricky.
ashamed
What
of
else did you want to say?
yourselves.
I think Idmin needs to come up here
I
too
will
because she
say,
had a
I
lot to
will
say.
say,
No one cares about Idlin.
I will say that I am praying for her. I really am. I was just very upset with the situation because y'all know I work so hard for my name. I really do. And I see people get destroyed each and every day. So when I hear something like that as an allegation about something that was a complete lie, and for something like that, I got so upset. Like, really. Like, anybody who said, like, I just can't imagine, like, somebody just telling somebody that, oh my God, Ricky was in the room when I was getting sexually assaulted. That right there hurt me to the core. I'm like, because this girl right here,
Did she say it to you though, or are these allegations?
she said she called. I called her yesterday. I said, Sophia, why did you say that? I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what is this? And I begged her. I said, I've been so nice to you. I helped you when you were in LA. When you had nobody around you, I was there for you. So I was so hurt because my dumb ass, I'm over here. I'm a nice ass bitch. I trust everybody. I let this girl in my home and she told a lie like that. After I told her, I was like, Sophia, after I've heard lies about her before, I just said personally, I just want to stay away from that. I just want to live my life positive, whatever. I stepped back. But then when I heard this lie, I called her and I went off. I said, girl, why are you saying this about me? Why are you telling this lie? I don't know. I don't know. And that was it. So I'm sorry, y'all. I really am. I'm just really upset about this type of situation because that is something you don't ever, ever want to be a part of because that's something I'll never, ever be a part of. I'm sorry. So that's just what I'm saying.
Ricky, two things can be true. You can be upset, and nobody is trying to invalidate the fact that you are upset that your name is being brought into allegations of that magnitude. I, for one, will never take that away from you. You have a legitimate cause to be upset, but you also have to remember this is a Black woman, and you had a white man up there saying something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, I heard what happened to you. Here's my Amex. Go take a shower," after she told him she was sexually assaulted. Like that to me, you had
Yeah.
somebody else talking about how, oh my God, the bag that was dropped off, it was dropped off in the ghetto. Like the thing is, like I'm looking at people like you and I'm seeing you and other people up there and I'm like, there are Black people on this stage right now and they're not saying anything to that nature because they're more incensed about, like, the what happened to them, which is fair, right? But it would have been fine had y'all just sticked to the scamming, the trying to assess her mental health, downplaying or making it seem less than about what happened with her and her alleged sexual assault and things of that nature. It was unneeded, it was mean spirited, and none of us liked it. And I don't know why anybody is, I don't know why anybody's subtweeting us and calling us bitches and hoes, because as Somali women, we have a duty to protect other Somali women. That's my job as a Somali woman. I take that on my back, and other people can choose to do so. But when I see a Somali woman being eviscerated on Beyonce's internet, when we should all be practicing kindness after being locked in our homes for damn near 2 years, it's actually just crazy to me. I don't get it, and I'll never get it. But I can understand how you feel.
I want to talk about how people
I was just really upset because I was just really upset because that right there, like, I'm sorry, like, an allegation, especially like an allegation about a black man being in a room while, he's in the room with another white man. And, it just sounded so wrong and it made me so upset. But I do realize what you guys are saying. And I'm not going to lie to you. I do feel bad because, whoa, I didn't expect any of this to ever blow up like this. But, hey, I was just upset in that situation. And, hey, I could have said more, but I was just so upset, y'all. I just really was. Because y'all know me, I'm never in anybody's business. I'm always minding my business. I'm not saying anything. I just want to be safe, keep myself protected or whatever. So I was just upset about the situation. That was it, basically.
But I think you have to understand your name brings power. Like, you're not
I didn't know anybody else on that stage but you.
I do understand that.
I did not know a damn person on that stage besides your sidekick. And he's he's
Girl,
saying what
hold
he's
up
saying.
now. Don't call him my sidekick. You don't have to. No, I don't want to disrespect.
No, look what he's
him.
tweeting. But look at what he's
Okay,
tweeting.
but I don't want. I don't want to. Okay, just ignore that. I don't want to disrespect my best friend.
Okay, but you can't just tell me to ignore someone that's calling us bitch and hoe.
Okay,
right?
but I don't want to mess on against that. I get what you're
That's
saying.
fine.
Or whatever.
Okay,
and I'm so
friend,
sorry.
Right?
There were other people who were bigger than me on that platform as well, and I understand that you're the only person who knew me. But yeah, I just decided to say.
You know what I mean? But I feel like although it's not your responsibility, sometimes it still is your responsibility. Because, like, I don't know who said it. Silence sometimes it's not good.
It's complicity. It is. Silence is complicity.
Yeah.
And the thing is
I think at that time you could have held the room, told people to shut the fuck up, and they would listen to you.
Nobody at any point. I'm sorry, I checked in at like maybe 9, and it was going on for over 2 hours, and nobody cared about the fact that we were all dogpiling on one individual. She didn't kill anybody. You know what I mean? Like, she's not out here committing mass murders. She's not hate criming people. Like, to that severity, it just was completely unjustified in my opinion. I don't think that we should, like, going forward, I think this is a learning lesson for everybody here. This is not the place or the situation to air your grievances about people that may or may not be suffering from some sort of mental health issue or anything else. There are police, there are lawyers, there are doctors, there are other people that are qualified to handle these things. Do not come on the internet and start airing your grievances about people at this length, because guess what? This is exactly what's going to happen. This is like, none of us, this is 2021. We've seen people be dragged for less, and we're out here dogpiling on this girl. Like, but wait, last year we were all talking about mental health, right? But we were all mental health advocates, right? Like, see something, say something, right? It's all dog shit to me.
No, and I just want to point out the fact that that room stood there and talked about deportation, denied sexual assault, denied mental health, and then poked fun at mental health, and then also had very anti-black sentiments. So all that in together encompassed was very disgusting and vile. And to see other black people enabling that behavior, honestly, was very concerning and disheartening. So that's why I feel like this room was definitely
and
needed.
what's more disheartening is a Somali girl up there doing it too. I'm not gonna lie. As Somali women,
Somali
we were
women
all
started the room.
incensed by the fact that gabar Somaliyed ba meeshan lagu haysta, but we all want to sit here and act like, oh, it's okay. Like, we're not gonna say anything. Dig malahidin. Like, I don't. That's to the Somalis in the room. I don't care if anybody else doesn't speak Somali. You guys, gabar Somaliyed bala ayne haben iyamalin wala iska fadhiya, right? Wala iska qosqoslaya, right? No, bro. Like, I get it. At one point, it was a joke with the scamming stories, but then it got too deep and too wild, and we just all sat there and we're like, we don't assemble quick enough. Come on now.
No, honestly, it went too far. At the end of the day, I get it. She did something that was not nice. We were laughing about it earlier, but no, you felt like your pockets were hurt. You felt like that's perfectly fine. Where they took it to hell, bro, and then brought it back. And it is what it is. All I'm saying, people, is protect other people, protect the weak, protect the people with illnesses, mental illness, especially. We all do wrong in life. Nobody is perfect. But sometimes you have to give people grace. That's it. You gotta, like Will Smith said on Tearing Up, on whatever he was on. You gotta forgive and you gotta give
Girl,
grace.
now
And you
is
just
not the
gotta
time
learn.
to be bringing up Will Smith.
I know. I want to hang out with Jada, but that's a different story. But I'm just
I'd
saying,
rather hang
you
with
have to give
Jada.
people grace. We just got to give people grace, bro. People make mistakes all the time. It happens. And if it's that big of a problem, y'all let us know how much money she took for you. We'll crowdfund. We'll pay you guys back.
Bro, Ayuto can handle this tomorrow.
No
Y'all acting
problem.
like, but this is the thing. Like, it's not that deep. Like, it's money, material things come and go. But like, you're actually sitting here talking about a living, breathing human being whose life you cannot bring back. You can get back your money. You can get back a passport. Guess what? Nobody else can fly with it if they ain't you. They have biometrics nowadays. Like, I get it. People feel like their space was invaded. They feel like they were taken advantage of. They feel like, this person did things to them. That's totally valid. But everything else past that point, no, it's not.
I just want to know, like, how do you, as a woman, all the women on that stage, sit here and deny something sexual assault over a fucking $1,000, $2,000 that probably didn't even come out your motherfucking pocket? Why the fuck do you have so
How
much
y'all
money
gonna let
for some white men that never would put money in your pockets, and then you want to sit here and be
say
like,
it
"Oh,
again? Say
I
it
was the one
again.
that was gonna scam them"? Are you mad because she was capable of that? But then you're gonna sit here and deny her fucking sexual allegations? Nah, kiss my fucking ass. Fuck all you bitches that
Are
was on
y'all
that
mad?
stage, and I'm gonna say 100% with my chest. I don't give a fuck.
I think y'all mad because she went out there and got the reparations quicker than anybody else could. But that's a different story for a different day. But come on now, guys.
No, it is what it is. I can't even get mad. Hold on, someone wants to come up. Okay, guys, I couldn't get you guys all up at the same time. I do apologize.
Something's going on
Uh,
with it. I think it's because there's too many
it's
people in
glitching.
here, so
How many
it's
people are in
not
here? I
letting.
can't tell.
I have no clue.
I don't know. Is it that
Either
I just
way,
see
okay. So I think
requests
we
on?
got more people. I think it's now letting me accept requests.
Uh, I have no idea. Guys, just give everyone a chance. But at the end of the day, guys, it's all love. It's not a big deal. But the problem is when you come for one of us, you come for all of us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want to say. If we're attacking each other internally, yeah, we can mind our business. Externally is a different story.
And that
Yeah,
same vim
like
that you have
I
for a
can
black
talk
woman,
about Somali women all day as a Somali woman. Don't come on Beyonce's internet and talk about Somali women as if we ain't on this app too.
Thank you. No, I think. Can you add people? I don't know.
I don't know how to fucking work this thing. It keeps just
I don't. I think
it
there's
just
too.
keeps saying everybody's requesting, but it's not letting me bring anybody up. I'm just clicking names at this point.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Hey, is it Jack from Twitter? Jack from Twitter, holla at me. I got some things we could work out. I can't. I'm clicking the screen and nothing's going.
I think there's 21,000 people in this room.
Now, how the hell did I get up on here?
All 21,000 of y'all better be fucking sending up a
Funny.
prayer for Sophia Noor tonight. And if you're not, then just know the ghost of Somali Twitter will be haunting your mentions every fucking day.
Yeah, guys, say a
Okay,
prayer for her tonight.
J-Rod and Dej Saint Laurent.
I'm gonna put some people who've already been up here down, so more people can come
Leave
up.
Farida for me. Leave Farida for me.
Okay. Mm.
Guys, can you hear
J-Rod.
me?
Speak your
Okay, yeah,
piece,
we can
J-Rod.
hear you.
Yeah, I just want to be very, very brief and quick with it. I mean, you guys have a lot of valid points in here. I mean, of course, in that space, they they pretty much was as far as retaliating throughout the whole process, but they definitely didn't compose themselves and handle it well as you guys alluded to as far as first and foremost, despite the fact of what she did, let's not forget the fact that she's a human being, and at that, she is a woman of color, which it explains the fact that you just can't have as far as all type of race in there and just want to belittle her for. I mean, yeah, actions are consequences, but at the same time, you got people. People need to understand that there's certain people that she probably did that as far as to, to get herself by, and maybe people won't understand that, but at the same time, I mean, you can't just ridicule her pretty much as far as do a number on her like they did on that space, and pretty much, I mean, you guys saw. Look how many, as far as like celebrities and famous people that was in there. I mean, just imagine how just imagine the reputation that if I'm assuming if this were to get to her, how she will feel as far as she. It seems like she knows. most people that are in that industry and whatnot. And
Mhm.
and at the end of the day, it's like people's reputation goes more stronger than what they've done to somebody or what type of value that they have as far as materialistic and whatnot. I mean, I'm just here as far
I
as
get
like
what you're saying. Let's say she is going through something and she gets better and she figures her shit out and she wants to come back into that industry because it's what she loves. And now people are interviewing her, or she's trying to get contracts, and people send those.
Ricky grew a more personal connection with her. You know, Ricky doesn't really see through people's shit sometimes. He has a good heart. I have a good heart too, but bitch, it's not that good. I knew what she was on, and I said, Ricky, if you hang out with her, keep her around for me. And she knew what the tea was, and that's what it was. And she scammed people. She did this. She literally broke and entered into this lady's home, a lady's home with her children being there. She stole her passport. She stole shit. Everybody has a story, bitch. So all of us is lying. None of us is lying. Everything is true. So nothing is alleged, bitch. It's fucking true. The stories she said when she said that she brought Ricky's our name, well now I'm just saying Ricky's name, was insane. It's literally on recording of her lying, saying that she didn't mean those things. She lied and she just made up the fucking story. So all y'all bitches trying to start this Somali sister support group, bitch, fuck that. That shit is ass. And all of y'all bitches, y'all don't make sense. All y'all bitches, like I said, yes, y'all some dumb bitches. All of y'all, you guys are dumb bitches. Okay, we're gonna stick by side her and start a white this, white that, reparations. Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. The fuck is wrong with y'all bitches? Y'all bitches are all dumb weirdos. Weirdos just want to get in on a conversation. Y'all have no business getting in the conversation. She do not know you. She not speak to you. It never do anything. She scammed multiple people. She scammed stylists. She uses our name. She's damn near trying to damage our reputation and what we've built being in this space for so long. You should have stopped it. You should have stopped it. Bitch, then why didn't you stop it? Then why didn't you stop it? Like, this is just insane. No one has excused anything. She said that something happened to her sexually, which is why someone sent her his card. Don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. If something happened to somebody, girl, I would definitely pay for myself and I give her my car information. But you know what? That's just me. So I don't know. You know, he can do that. So he did that, and he helped though. No one was sitting here and laughing at the situation, and like people were making jokes here and there, but no one joked about her thing. Y'all just coming for 2 seconds and make a whole fucking thing. Like that's why y'all bitches are dumb. Y'all bitches are weird. Talk about Beyonce's internet and girl, shut up with that fake positivity. This mental health shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all bitches? Yeah, bitches. Talk about I'm definitely too. Like what? What? Y'all bitches are dumb with this. I'm definitely gonna help with somebody's sister in need. Okay, so then you bitch, you fly her out to Toronto and then you house her. How about that? Since y'all wanna sit here and put support groups and fun groups, then y'all sit here and gather some money so she could go back home to her family and safe. Okay, safely. Buy her ticket out, then y'all help a Somali sister out and get her back to her home in Toronto in peace. That's all she needs to do. I'm fine. I knew she scams people and stuff like that. She ain't scam me, bitch. She scam people stuff, lying stuff. I've been caught onto her bullshit. I've been said about her bullshit. I've been said about it. I've been said it. So it's fine. That's it. End of story. I spoke on it. I told her I didn't want her around me. She got that. And whenever she's around me, she doesn't speak. She knows I don't fuck with that bullshit. And that's end of story. Yes, Sophia, she does need help and someone needs to be there to help her. That's it. So since y'all want to be here and fight for y'all sister, y'all can go fight for y'all sister. I'll send whoever the girls. I definitely remember y'all faces. Y'all can definitely gladly DM me, and I will send you her number. End of story. Y'all said like what? No one is crying about the money. It's just the lies and the breaking and the entering and then the stealing. Like that's what's it. And then the allegations. You don't lie about shit like that. That's shit that you don't fucking lie about because that actually happens to real people. And for her to sit there and confess and say that she lied to everything is a problem. But y'all didn't hear that because y'all so focused on helping y'all Somali sister. That bitch, y'all didn't see that. Okay? So I'm done. I said what the fuck I said, and that's why y'all kicked me out because y'all don't want the truth. Y'all know my mouth is nasty and I get real reckless, and I see what the fuck I have to say. Period. And I'm out. And I'm glad someone record this so they can see, hear, whatever. I'm off this. The fuck?
Because a bunch of black women defending another black woman threatens you so much that you want to resolve us to just calling us bitches. Tell me more, please. I love that
Okay,
song.
okay. You know what? I hear you guys. I'm from Toronto though. Where are you guys from?
Welcome, Toronto.
Oh, I was about to say, have you ever met a Toronto Somali woman? But I guess you have.
You're welcome.
Sounds like you've been blessed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bless. Nah, one stole $200 from me still.
Woo!
No, okay. This you're
Gotta go.
doing it. You're doing it.
See, that's what happens. You let trolls up here,
Yeah,
and they
I
want to
don't
sit
know
here
what
and
she was
say any
doing.
and everything.
I don't know. Your father stole your whole life, and you're talking about a small girl took $200 for you. It's okay.
I mean, but guys, think about it. Like, in we're in 2021. Like, who has not, to a certain degree, has gotten scammed in this life? Like, it gets to the point where the whole point was it was how the drive, how they went about it. That's what we need to speak about more as far as
We've all been scammed. I got told that I had
totally,
tickets to go see Future at a
totally.
concert once, and I had to e-transfer or whatever you guys call it, Venmo or Cash App someone $120. I sent them money, and then it was a scam. You know what I did, my niggas? I shrugged and I went home and I ate dinner.
And
It
kept it
ended
moving.
there.
And kept it moving. That's correct. I mean, at the end of the
I
day,
was so embarrassed. I didn't even bring it up ever again in my life because that's my shame. I had to hide it.
absolutely. We've all been to a certain degree in a situation as far as, dealing with scammers and whatnot. And look, 9 times out of 10, you know that a scammer, we may not know who that person is or may ever see that person again. But this person, the way that it was pretty much dragged in the dirt and dragged through the mud, and pretty much as far as they was just trying to make an example out of her, and it
Oh, Rosia Gomez. I'm adding you.
Also, too, I love how
I'm just saying, we live in a capitalistic world. We are
yo,
being
your
scammed
taxes are
every day.
scamming
Can I
you.
And
say
you worried
something
about
Insurance
a
as
is
a
Somali
social
scamming
woman?
worker?
you.
You worried about a
Yes, hold
Somali
on,
woman
guys.
taking a
Let
couple $100s
Fahim
from
speak.
you?
Go ahead.
It's Shaheen,
Fahim,
but
Fahim.
as a social worker,
Fahim.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I just gotta say, like, as and also a therapist, like, clearly, Sophia may need some extra help, but the way that space was set up, my main takeaway and concern is that these popular black influencers are way too comfortable with white people because in
Say it
no
again.
world ever is it acceptable to allow a white woman to threaten to on site a black woman, one using AAVE. But that was just completely unacceptable. And I feel like this is just something that like they get away with for way too much. Like I know that you have to have a certain degree to whiteness and allow whiteness to infiltrate you and your content and stuff like that to become as big and as popular of a black influencer as some of those influencers on that chat. But it is absolutely unacceptable to let it go that far because at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
somebody's mental health was at the center point of the conversation. All of that went
Thank
way too
you.
far, and we can talk about like fake positivity or anything like that. But the reality is, at the end of the day, if you really are speaking on a politic and you really care about people, the way they handle that shit was completely fucked up. And I will never allow white people to be talking to nobody like that. Why they feel so comfortable letting white people speak about black people like that? It's
Can I
fucked
just
up.
You
say,
ain't
sorry, I
gotta
just wanted to
dog
Thank
say,
you.
black people to get a seat at the table is the point.
I don't know if you
Go
guys were
ahead, Levan.
actually, I don't know if you guys were actually there during the chat, but Denzel did actually tell her it wasn't giving that verbatim. He said he pretty much stopped her and said like, you don't need to be doing all that. So Denzel was definitely did say that. So
For that
there
one
was an
comment,
influence
I
there.
understand that. But however, this was over 2+ hours of dogpiling on somebody's
But
mental health. Allowing no dogpiling on somebody's mental health, belittling her sexual assault, and then on top of that, threatening to call ICE. Like it's giving anti-black, it's giving xenophobia, it's giving we hate black women. That's really what it
no,
is. I don't care what he gave in that moment to that girl.
nobody said ICE. They said immigration. They didn't say ICE.
Immigration.
Let me
Go ahead.
speak.
But
Yeah,
I
I
want you to
definitely.
know Canada and America are two different.
Not adding up. There was inconsistencies, and Rickey switched up his story multiple times. Same with Jeff. But I'm not gonna blame Rickey for a lot of things. I think we should be talking about Jeff. So I have like a list here. They were wrong for publicizing and downplaying her assault because how do you know she lied? They said she faked her injuries, which how do you fake a strangulation mark? They made fun of homelessness and they made like ableist comments about mental illness, which was what Susie did. And Rickey changed up his story when the first thing he said was that he did not say that Sophia said that he was in the room. He said that Sophia said that he left her there. And then on the second space, when the stupidity space, when they were on him, he changed it to say that she said he was in the room when he did not say that originally. And then Jeff said that she was asleep, and I was just like, okay, that was kind of weird. And yeah, if anybody else wants to speak, then they can go ahead, but I feel like I rambled a bit.
No, you're fine.
I think we can 100% acknowledge Sophia and like what she has done and all those things. But when you bring her name up into a space where, in all honesty, the call with like Denzel and Rickey, it did start off in a way that was like, okay, concerned, like, what is she doing? Like, where's she at? Like, what's she doing? But then it started to unravel into this thing of like, what is her problem? She's crazy, this, that, and the third, and then adding other people to like degrade her. And once the like people were starting to view, when the numbers were waking up, it flipped into something completely different. And that's literally where all the frustration is coming from, because you guys can verbally say like she's manic and she's crazy and that she clearly has nowhere to be, but then you have people literally saying like, yeah, she's in the ghetto, she was going to a trap house, like she didn't have her shit together, this, that, and the third, and then expect people not to have a certain reaction, where I believe Rickey in the other call was like apologizing for that as well too. But it's just like, at the end of the day, it's, you guys brought this girl into a space knowing damn well what her mental health was like, and then put her on a platform to like degrade her is not okay. Like, if you guys wanted to have a call, as they did, I guess, like have a FaceTime call or something to talk about all the shit that she was doing and all the allegations she had against her, cool, great, because you guys have all went through that and you guys can all connect based on that. But when you bring it out to other people that don't even know this girl, you have people literally tweeting about her, saying all crazy things. You have other people literally getting on the call, literally threatening to fight this girl, that she's crazy. Like, yes, she did steal money from you, 100% guaranteed. If somebody stole money from me too, I'd be wanting to fight them. But I wouldn't be projecting that onto a call, onto her, knowing what she's going through. And it's not even like fake positivity, as Denzel was saying on his call. It's just more so like, are you joking? Like, you literally just talked about how she's crazy, and then you go on a call and degrade her even more. Like, what if she takes matters into her own hands and does something crazy? Like, nobody's wishing that on her, but it's like, you can't expect
What she said was incredible anymore. How are you going to say someone's rape story is not credible because they lied about other things, but before is, oh, we're always going to believe the victim, we're always going to support, and then it quickly turned into them degrading her and calling her psychotic, calling her schizo. It's just not making sense. And I lost so much respect for certain YouTubers because it's just like, how can you sit on your big platform and engage with literally like stories and DMs of people you never met with in real life? It's really not making sense. That's just my standpoint on it.
We have somebody that wants to talk about their experiences with some of these LA influencers. So Thought Rainer, you can go ahead and speak on
I have
that.
to take someone off because I want to add somebody.
No, he's a speaker. He's a speaker.
Oh, okay. How is it not?
Is my mic on? I just want to say something real quick because it's really giving worms for brains with these fucking influencers. Like, for real, I don't understand it. First, y'all talk about how a bitch is psychotic, how a bitch is crazy, this, that, and the third. But look at how the fuck y'all tearing this bitch down. Y'all ain't even give her room to motherfucking speak. And if she did do half of this shit, okay, I see that bitch. I must just be a hood motherfucker because I'ma run up on you. I'm sorry if she did what she did and they said what she said and they want their problems with her. Let them have their problems. But to be saying that a bitch lied about being raped and a bitch lied about this and lied about this, you don't know if she manic. You don't know if she. You don't know what type of psychological issues a person got, and then to bring it on top of the internet, and then try to act like you were in the right, or say like, "Oh, I wasn't scammed. I wasn't this. I wasn't that. I've been knew all along." Okay, so if you wasn't scammed and you knew all this, was you trying to be this bitch savior, and then it just got too expensive, or what was it? Because it just don't make no sense with these influencers, and it's just not making no sense to me. That's it. That's all. I don't have. I don't know.
Girl, it don't make sense to
No,
all
thank
of
you
us.
so much for
Like,
that. They were kicking with a white man who had prior allegations. Make it make sense.
and I just feel
And
like
that's
there's
another
like a
thing.
hierarchy with these influencers because obviously Jeff, like, he hangs out with Tana Mojo, like she has a show on MTV. There's just levels to this influencer shit, and obviously they would want to be on his side, so they're just finding something in common to just attack this poor girl or come together with something so negative. And he really thought he fucking ate. You didn't eat, Denzel. Like, you look goofy. Like, you really look
Guys,
crazy.
just look at the big screen. Look at that tweet. Take a moment to read that tweet.
I really want to speak to Denzel because he is literally so goofy.
And they had the audacity to bully that girl in front of so many people.
And you know what else really gets me too is like they try to act like they made the whatever the chat to just talk about it's a safe space. They want to share how they got scammed and this and that, but it turned into them basically bullying her, and they knew it was gonna turn into that because it's like, duh, y'all are influencers. Like, obviously people are gonna come in and people are gonna see what you guys are talking about. So I feel like that's what they just wanted to hold. It's just crazy to me because people get scammed every day. Like, I don't know why they dragged it so much. Like, just charge it to the
It's
game.
only being dragged because of the fact that they low-key got like their names got like clout to it, you know? That's the only reason
That
why
was
that
the whole
shit getting
reason why they did
dragged.
it. Like,
Aflex twin, I can't find you. Can you request again, please?
Nah, but well, as soon as Jeff joined, that's when like shit started. Like that's when they started talking left on her.
Literally, and someone just DM'd me. They said that, can you guys talk about how weird that Susie girl was? Like, she was way too aggressive to the
I
point where
left
like
after a little bit, but she was talking buck.
Wait, what?
I said I left after a little bit, but she was talking buck.
That's what I was saying.
Internet when they don't have the chance to speak can really do some harmful stuff, but it's a reflection of the systems and institutions that we exist under now. And I think the whole point is that accountability is definitely possible in situations like this. I'm not saying that Sophia, I think it's Sophia. Sophia is not wrong, not wrong, because clearly Sophia is going to have to be held accountable for the things that Sophia has done. However, it's a that can be very vicious sometimes, and it's really important for us to even take this conversation to how we're going to practice accountability moving forward, because she does need to be held accountable, but not like this. That is the main point. Um, that's it. Y'all can take me off the thing.
Okay. Thank you. First of all, I just want to say thank. Like, if it was you, you know, or if it was your family, you wouldn't. None of that shit would have happened, and I think a lot of influencers. I'm so glad, like, all these celebrities are in this chat, because you guys can all, I think, take a lesson from this. You know, if you're dealing with a situation, involve. Consider that, like, a lot of people lost their jobs and were broke as fuck, you know, especially in Toronto. I'm from Toronto, by the way. So anybody from Toronto, by the way, DM me. But okay, anyway, we're from Toronto, you know, and when the COVID shit started, like, everybody was fucking broke. There was nowhere to go. There was nothing to do. Everything was closed. Nobody had no money. The government wasn't doing shit. So
say, and that they like can actually learn a lesson that, first of all, always think about when you hear stuff, think about the information you just perceived and like try to look at it objectively. Don't just jump on stuff and you know, like come for somebody like yeah, he's trying to support his friend.
A lot of people ended up getting involved because they just wanted to like free publicity. Like they had nothing to do with the situation. They just wanted free publicity. And it was very, especially in Denzel's case.
Denzel,
I think he was just
Denzel
trying to
don't.
stand up
If
for
you
Ricky
if you
at
really
this
keep it
moment.
though, Denzel doesn't have solo stuff. It's always with Ricky. Ricky's sort of like the Barbie doll, and
But
he's like
Ricky, okay,
wants
listen
to
though. Ricky, this case, I understand. He
not to drag,
apologized.
but
He
And you got
apologized.
the nerve to talk about skin?
yeah, Ricky apologized.
Ricky apologized.
Thankfully,
The problem is Denzel.
Denzel was
He
being
tweeted,
very violent.
yes, he tweeted,
Literally.
I did not get scammed, love, and then delete that shit. And now he's starting his own space saying, oh, I don't like this, yada, 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 yelling for no reason.
But allegedly,
Like towards
allegedly,
the end of
isn't
their
Denzel known for
initial
scamming
surviving
though?
Savannah. Oh, sorry.
Like allegedly, because I want to get sued. But this
Right.
Denzel has a history of scamming fans in the first place. So I don't think he's like anybody to be talking about scamming because you was just called out for scamming not too long ago. Like,
Isn't
Honestly,
he the one
if
who
you
released the brand where he was selling slavery clothes? Nord?
oh,
yes.
yep.
I'm not
Noid,
doing this with you.
Child.
I'm sorry, but
Not
Noid,
this child.
Noid is
Not the slavery
Child, let's
coat.
not even get into Nord.
Let's
basic
It
not
was
even get into
giving
clothes
that.
for a base
slave
price.
inspired
Wait, who?
costumes.
It's
I hear
giving
that
with
Nessa
Harriet.
or let me.
It's
Okay,
given
I hear that
basic.
Nessa or Nessa's here. You dumbass motherfucking bitch,
Ooh.
talking all that shit about somebody and then making like you were racist as fuck in a lot of the stuff that you were saying. I hear that you're over here lurking. Keep listening because a lot of the shit that you did that was unnecessary.
Wake it up.
Oh my
Like
god.
you really
Oh, okay, my
no
bad. Okay.
Wait, Nessa
you
was.
messy
I'm
ass
trying to floss my
motherfucking bitch
teeth. I'm
talking
just
shit
trying to
about
drink my
somebody
water.
and then trying to make like and
Oh,
basically just trying to make what's it called fame off of like somebody else's allegation. You dirty ass motherfucking bitch, get
Ooh.
out.
Wait, was Nessa the one that
wake it
was
up.
on
Wake it up.
her boyfriend's page?
Yes,
Yes.
using her
Yeah.
boyfriend's like
No,
ugly ass
that's
See,
what
account.
threw me
that
Your
was
Oh
man
off.
weird.
wow.
That
ugly
threw me
too.
off
Your
too.
man
That was
That
ugly
threw me
that
too.
was
off.
Your man
sus.
ugly
Let's wake it
too.
up.
She's the
Your
girl
Mm-mm.
that
man
I was.
ugly too.
Not the
That's the
men
girl
ugly.
that I was
Man
telling y'all
ugly
about.
too.
Like she
Using
literally,
her
I was like,
she
who's this
literally
she
random
like
came
she
white
up
was
to
coming
man?
in strong with some of
He's a
like the
Spello.
microaggressions and shit. And she just
Mm-mm.
like, no, messy ass bitch. Yeah, stay on your white boyfriend's account talking shit about another black woman. Take that
me.
shit
Not.
somewhere else.
Period.
Lurking
That's
ass
why
up.
I
Sorry.
Because
said.
just because those two black gay men did not check you in that moment doesn't mean the black
Right. I sure the fuck will though.
Exactly.
I sure the fuck will.
She's
we
the one
And
that
if
heard
I
you
was
got
talking
scammed, I
about
hope
when
she
I was
took a
like.
lot. The fuck?
But that's what they
She
I
was
do
the one
though.
that I
definitely
was
will
That's what
talking
they
say
about
a
when
lot
I
of
do.
was
what the white
saying.
people were saying was giving anti-black.
Period.
Like
Oof.
you
But
can
they
be mad
made
at
None of
that
her.
somebody, sure,
space
they
so
scammed
that
you,
could happen.
but why you gotta be anti-black with it?
Yep.
Now you know what? You know what Jeff said?
Uh,
Oh
Oh
my
my
god! You
god.
know what Jeff
are you in
said?
space?
Oh girl.
Girl, you in a
Oh
bad
Jeff
room.
was
lordy.
That whole
like,
whole site's acoustic.
What?
Stop it.
so
Take off
Jeff
that
was
voice
like,
changer.
You
Wait a
in an
yeah.
empty
minute.
room, girl?
Wait,
Oh,
are
she
y'all
got the
Right.
talking?
That
microphone
echo's
on.
very loud.
Wait,
All right,
me?
Miss
Who is it?
Prairie.
It's
Yeah,
Take
Oh.
off the
somebody.
voice changer. Look at that magic wand and
Oh,
turn
And
it
then
okay.
up.
turn it up.
Girl, you
Oh,
can't
Oh.
handle it, huh?
Where?
all
Oh
right.
my god.
That's why I
My
was
bad.
saying
My
that's the
bad.
girl.
My
That's the
Oh
bad.
girl
no
that I was
no
telling
no
y'all
no
about. That
no
when she
no.
first went in there, she randomly brought up like, "Oh, like because it's very hard to get in here if you're not verified, and I can barely hear because I'm
That
not verified."
made
I'm like, "What does that have to do with
it
me
made
Literally.
being
no
a
sense.
speaker?" Like, I don't know
Like
why she brought that
why?
up, and then she
It
was
made
I
no
don't get
calling,
it.
sense.
like, she was
The
like,
main girl hosting it wasn't even
"Get
verified.
ghetto
So how
And
the
my
fuck
thing
that
apartments,
is,
was gonna
why are
work?
ghetto
you
this,
talking
ghetto
about
that." Like,
verification
shut
when
Yeah,
up.
all
one
status
of
had
the
to do
white
with
girls was
somebody
like, one
scamming
of
you?
the white girls was like, oh, I
Damn
picked
near
up
half the
so
people hosting weren't
no wait,
verified.
one of
So
the white
what?
girls that was in that space was like, oh, I picked up Sophia from this ghetto neighborhood. Like what?
Lies.
No,
Yes,
it was
And then they
that
be
part.
saying, "Oh, I was there with you when she had nothing."
And Jeff said,
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm prejudiced against rich people. But when rich people say shit like that, like, "Oh, you had nothing. Nobody would have
Yeah,
known.
it
It's giving
irritates the
savior
hell out of
mm-hmm.
me.
complex. It's giving
First, it's
savior.
also like how you find somebody homeless, right? And then all of a sudden, the next thing you do is like, let me give this person my card. A lot of
Yeah.
this
this
not
shit is
even that.
not
No,
adding
let me
No,
up.
It
they
doesn't
had
make any
It's
evidence
sense.
not
and they were
cute.
mad about
but
it.
they
Even
want me to
even
believe that they're
That's
nice
how
saying
LA
like,
people.
mindset though.
No,
even
They
Jeff
think
said,
they
saying
build
Jeff,
I
everybody
guys,
gave
up.
I
guys,
gave my
guys.
card.
Jeff
Like,
Oh,
said he
sorry.
told Sophia to take a shower after the rape, after she told him.
I said that. Yes.
Like,
no, but can we
But
talk
they
about
want to
how
Sophia,
preserve
Jeff is
face.
That's so
associated with
sus.
Based on his circle, that was a strategic move. He knows how to get
very
evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, based
hold
on the
on, y'all.
company he keeps, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
say
You know
that wasn't
something?
calculated. That take a
You
but
know
shower.
wasn't
something
Jeff
else that
accused
rubbed
of
me the
That's
wrong
what
raping
way
Lori
Sophia?
feels.
though?
Yeah.
That everybody they were saying,
He was
"Oh,
accused of
I
supplying
helped this
minors with
girl."
alcohol and stuff.
Yes.
They
Oh
were
my
like,
god.
Yes.
"No one
Jeff.
knows
Yeah,
about
y'all
this."
ain't
The
heard about
Girl,
this?
alleges.
y'all gotta keep
I think
up.
this is either the beginning of this year or last year.
I
Wait,
don't
hold on.
go.
Can I say
It's
something?
David
that rubbed me
Dobrik,
the
Jeff
wrong
Wittek,
way.
and someone else,
The fact
Todd.
that Jeff came in and towards the end of it, he kept trying to like ask everybody to be on his
Wait,
goddamn
guys,
podcast. That was not
can
cute.
I say something
That was
though?
Oh,
Dusty.
sorry.
Like,
He asked Ricky.
it rubbed me the wrong way that everybody was like, "Oh, I helped this girl out of the kindness of my heart," like expecting something out of return. Like,
Savior complex.
if you decided to like help this girl, then why are you holding it against her suddenly? Oh, she's poor, she's dusty, she's broke for asking me for all this, but you're the one who decided to help you out the kindness of your heart. So like, what's the truth? What's the story? What's the word?
Honestly,
No, you're
No,
absolutely
the
right.
thing, no, there
these
was
are the
no
people
evidence. Like they
bars
said,
like that they do it all for attention. Like he was probably like, let me keep sis in my back pocket in case I need a sob story on my channel. Like these
Period.
people really this.
Everything's clout. Everything is clout to them, or some type of plug to whatever they're doing in a sense.
I'm gonna be
Like if
honest.
you
No,
really look at it,
wouldn't you guys?
this was too strategically planned. Because why would you randomly of all nights pick the night Adele's whole thing was dropping? So you know Twitter's gonna be in shambles if this didn't happen. First of all, two, y'all are popular, or some of y'all are popular-ish enough to get authority or have lawyers, but the rest of y'all can call a police and get them involved. Two, you're bringing up medical and as well as private things about Miss Sophia that don't need to be aired out in the public, being mad violent towards her, Denzel.
No,
And
there was
then
another girl that
try to
said,
play it
if I
off.
see Sophia, it's gonna be on site. Like she's gonna be
Oh
alone.
That
no,
Susie
that's you know
girl.
what?
It was
Let me scratch
Susie.
Denzel.
But
Bring up Miss Susie
but
ass.
Denzel did say
Like
it's not giving violence. Like
I said
let's
it.
not do that. Like everybody was just like, "What is
Right.
wrong with you, weirdo? Why are you trying to impose violence on this girl?"
Yeah.
Right.
And on top of that, her
She just
bitch ass
came
wouldn't
in
do
with
shit in
ugh.
person.
And why are people still saying
She
she
just
stole millions of dollars? They even said in the group chat that she never did that. So anybody who's saying that, they need to get cleared
I
because
mean, I think they're
yeah.
only so if you go into the hashtag surviving Sophia, a lot of people are posting like stuff they got in their DMs about how Sophia they're trying to be quote unquote anonymous, but
Yeah,
some
I
people
don't
aren't.
understand that.
But then it's like all of them are saying like Sophia finessed
My
this
dad,
or like my family's
yeah,
nonprofit or phony Sophia finessed the trunking company. I don't know if y'all heard that
I heard
later in the
that.
chat
Yeah.
or for the end. Yeah. Like I think that's where they're getting the
How
whole
she got
millions of
all these
dollars
skills,
from.
but all of y'all know none of y'all else like learned your lesson the first time.
Literally,
That
like,
part.
how is
All of
she
y'all know
scamming
this
all of the
shit.
How
USA?
no, especially as well as in influencer culture, you're damn near seeing the same people almost at every other event you're at. So how y'all not well
Exactly.
connected enough to not even look at each other and be like, wait a
Child, they
minute.
said they didn't even know that they
That
didn't even know
part, that's
collectively, and
sussy.
they found
That's
out
so
tonight. That's no, that's
My
a
thing is,
lie.
how did
That's a
y'all
lie.
that's
not know
sus.
like, you
Uh,
introducing her to other people, or
When
like
you're
you're
in the same
introducing this
circle.
person? Like
y'all
you
in the
said,
same circle.
y'all were
Y'all all
literally
quote unquote
lying
in the
because
same community.
you literally said you introduced this girl to your friend. So like, what do you mean y'all didn't know? Like, come on now.
I feel like Susie knows a little more than she's saying because she came in there a little too aggressive.
She
Right.
really
I was not
did.
making no
She
type
came
of
in trying to
sense.
literally swing through the spaces.
Like what
Like
she,
that's not cute.
especially when Sophia's not there, why are you talking all big and bad? She's not even there for you to talk about it in the first place. Saying you're gonna swing on her, you're not gonna do anything. And also, I
And
saw some people defending Sophia's scamming. If she really was scamming, there is no reason to be defending that.
Right.
True.
I was
No,
Yeah.
just
I
okay,
about to
listen,
mean,
say
Like,
listen,
that.
yes, we can
but
defend
listen,
her,
but
like
agree.
listen,
we can joke, but it's
like getting
like
dragged
it's
down.
not
We can
good.
defend that,
but
but don't
listen though,
defend
but
her for
listen,
like
we don't know
scamming.
if Sophia scammed. It's just now he said, she said, and those
Yeah, that's why I
DMs.
said if she did.
Listen, I want, if this happened, I want to see you transferring that money to her account. I want to see that. Show me some proof. I don't want to hear he said, she said. Oh, I just got this DM. Someone DM'd me saying Sophia scammed my family. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
But but at the end of the day, if she didn't collect a check, she will be collecting a check now because
Ooh.
Yep.
in my opinion,
Yep.
I'd be suing
Exactly,
for
When did
defamation.
I?
I'd be suing for defamation.
Yep.
I'm not gonna let no bitch talk about me in that way and discussing my private
Yep.
health information. No, because I am gonna be
That
collecting a check from each and one of you guys. If you
that
didn't
and
get it from
also
me,
there's
now you
so many
will.
witnesses now. They basically just
Susie
air
was the one
themselves
who
out.
called her schizophrenic.
Let
Mm-mm.
me. Can
Yeah.
I give you
She
guys?
came
Can
in
I give
saying
you guys a
schizophrenic.
scenario? Can I give
They're
you?
giving off medical shit.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so like a lot of people are requesting y'all. I see y'all's DMs. Some of y'all like got left, but I'ma slowly try to rotate people in and out. But other people wanted like to say stuff.
You
But
can remove
also,
me first. You can remove me first.
who?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, me.
Amor. Have a good night, y'all.
Okay, bye, love.
But yeah,
But
this is just
somebody
so
was saying
weird.
something. Y'all go ahead.
So I just want to share a little scenario that a girl shared earlier. So she came into that space that Jeff was in, and she was like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm from Atlanta. I don't know what happened to you guys, but Sophia, like, she was like, Sophia contacted me saying that Jack, his drive got hacked into, and my nudes were in there, and that person is blackmailing him. Can you send me money?
I
Like, can you send?
think
Yeah,
that
Can
was
that
you
was
young baby
Baby
Tate.
Tate.
like?
That was baby Tate.
Who would believe
Yeah, that was
that?
Tate.
No, that was baby Tate. She's a rapper. She's like actually a
Hmm.
famous rapper.
Yeah.
She's like the
She's
second
getting,
most relevant person there.
yeah, she's getting really well known as a rapper.
Hmm.
Oh, if I don't know her,
And
she's not
then
famous.
oh,
Oh wow.
No
Okay.
tea.
I
I
think
just want to know who the Nezzy girl was because I never heard of her in my entire
she's
existence.
irrelevant. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie.
Nezzy, that bitch. So apparently, like, she had come in talking on her like boyfriend's account after she was saying like anti-black shit, and then just like kind of spewing allegations without, you know, all airheaded, no sense. And so somebody had said that she was in this chat like lurking and being a dumb bitch. Yes, if you see her here, you're a dumb bitch. And yeah, so I just felt like it was necessary to call that shit out because one,
No,
after I did actually kind of sit and think about it, there's no way y'all got like scammed like $11 million, and no,
they're
because
not that
no,
popular enough
There's
to.
I
no
no.
feel
way.
like
Who did
I
the
feel like
math?
the
Honestly.
11 I feel like the 11 million oh my gosh, the $11 million thing was brought up by people in the comments and just stuff like that cuz
Yeah.
I was there
Mhm.
since like what about 20 minutes after they started. I never heard them say
Yeah,
that
I think
that
Twitter did
part.
that.
Yeah,
But
I think it was
I
just
heard
because all those
somebody
No,
else
screenshots
I
they
say
Yeah,
heard
that
posted,
I
it.
know
like
they
somebody
they
don't
put the
posted
After.
it.
hashtag, and that's where everybody was like, "There must be
But they didn't
millions
say
of
she scammed
dollars."
it. They literally said someone sent her the money and that she couldn't use her card. Like that's literally what they said. They did not
That's
say she scammed anyone.
yeah,
Like
that
I was
still
really
doesn't make
weird.
sense.
And then she said she showed them their like her bank
But
account and like
listen
they
though,
saw the 11 million.
it's their fault for buying her ticket of food. I'm blaming them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She did not scam. She literally asked. That's all she did. Like why would he send her
she just
like
name
his whole
dropped and
credit card?
asked,
Yes.
and then that's how she got it.
I can name drop. You're gonna tell me they're gonna send me money because I said I'm little baby's assistant, by the way. Are they gonna send me money now? Like they're all
Or I
weird
know
and
this
they're
person.
stupid.
This whole thing, I
It's just
knew
a
it was
clout,
shady.
and
No
that's probably what it
verification.
really
Like
was.
It's just
They
a
were just
cloud
like, "Oh, I
show.
hear this other popular name. I'm gonna help her out,
And
pretend it might
literally
be
no,
a
you know
dick
what's
riding.
crazy?
connection."
Why was Jeff the main person?
I
Exactly.
keep bringing
Like,
that
I
up.
don't
Jeff
know
He's
why
did
she
so
would
Jeff
choose
irrelevant,
Jeff
badly.
over
and
Nah,
they're really
he's
trying
Ricky.
to
so
paint this
grimy.
whole
Who
white
is
man
I
he?
savior
said this
complex, and it's not
He is
I
true.
so
said this in
grimy.
the other space, but they were saying Jeff so many times. I was expecting like Jeff
Literally,
Bezos or something to come up there,
it was really
and
like
then
Exactly.
and
Jeff.
then
No, the
he
three
came
white
up
people.
there, and I'm like, who even is this man? And I don't know who Jeff is. Never heard
Yeah,
of
me
him.
either.
No, it wasn't
Honestly, for a
giving.
split second, I thought Jeff was someone on Jack Harlow's team, and that's why they kept bringing him up because they were bringing up Jack Harlow. And then I was
Hmm.
like, I'm still confused because who the
I'm
fuck is Jeff?
I'm confused that the girl was trying to say, oh, Sophia is schizophrenic, but then was like, oh, we shouldn't talk about mental health. We shouldn't
No,
Exactly.
diagnose
because she
people.
was
Like,
trying
what
to
is
switch
this?
up
Exactly.
because she
Not
knew she
because
was about to get ate up. That's why
Cause
she switched up.
can we talk about how that white girl Susie was like, y'all saw me running away from her, right? Y'all saw me running away. Y'all saw me doing this, and none of them are like, yeah, we did see you. Like, girl,
You
shut
can
the fuck
kind of tell they were not fucking with her.
up. You can tell. First of
Literally.
all, she
Because she
came in
came
with
in with too much fire too quick, and that's
disrespect.
probably not how they probably posed
Yeah,
it.
Hello.
She
Susie was
came in
not
with
giving.
disrespecting
I just
I
respect,
know
talking
she's
about
Okay,
I'm
scary.
so
disrespect.
apparently, the $1 million. Thank you, adulting sucks. Like, I, y'all, people are like messaging me, but you said the $1 million came up because supposedly she showed Ricky and Denzel an account that had $1 million or like 11 million. And that's why they never questioned her money and bankroll and everything. But see, that's stupid because if somebody has like $11 million in their bank account and they showed you that shit, why would you still give them anything?
They wouldn't be
That
asking for
doesn't add
money.
up.
That part.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
so.
It
No,
doesn't
they're
make any
just
sense.
dumb.
Okay,
They were
but
they were saying that she said like her mom was holding her account or something like that. I don't know, withholding her account with all the funds in it, and that's why they were like flying her out to like Paris and all of that stuff for Fashion Week. But
No,
This is
one
so
thing
That
I
doesn't
stupid.
make any sense.
not
No,
no, that
someone
part.
said no.
um
Someone was like, "Oh, Sophia, DM'd me saying that one of her family member passed away and that she needs 4,000, and I gave it to her. Like, are you stupid?
Oh, that was one of the
firstly, was that
screenshots.
ever
That's one of
even
the oldest
verified?
scams in the book. What?
it was giving very much
Mm-hmm.
naive, and I feel like they
Have
should have
we
known
not
better
learned
as
from emo black thought?
influencers.
That is
Like, have
so."
we not
No.
learned?
Oh, don't bring that. Don't say that name.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Don't say
so
that.
so apparently, uh,
And again, guys, I literally see your request, but there's also like 50 other people requesting. So as people speak, come in and say something that they like want to stay. Like I'm recruiting like some people out. But basically, what I want